Is Atrifix. All right, let me just go live. All right, for the delay, here we are going live. I'm not sure if my internet connection here in London is strong enough to handle this, but we will see how this goes. We are on the final day of the Magriel Cup. We are looking for a match now, but hoping that starts soon. I'm here with Rory. Everything is good. Do you see that match? Cool. So what's happened as you look for that for me? So we're on the final day of this tournament. USA. Today, the match wins are actually worth more points than they were yesterday. And the PR win is worth 1. So there is a slight chance the UK could definitely overtake us. I hope it doesn't happen, but it could. It could. You never know. You never know. So do you see that match yet, Rory? All right. We have plenty of other matches we could watch. But I would like to watch Atrifix play, which is MCG, playing Gaz Owens, who is usually Gastafari. There's Victor. There's Neil Kaz. Okay, cool. Let him start. All right, perfect. And my girlfriend just brought me a smoothie. Look at this thing, nice and purple. Filled with protein, and it's cold. She's lovely. She's going to work now. Love you, babe. I'll talk to you later. All right. While she's a doctor, she's working a night shift tonight here in London, so there is no day off for babies being delivered, that's for sure. I see the act up, allowing for others to join. Let me just check on YouTube and see if the stream is looking smooth. Yeah. I don't look so bad. All right. Oh, there it goes. Gastafari. I see it. All right. And here we go. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Just make the 20 and the 9. Yeah, it's too strong. Way too strong. Yeah, I would slot the 4. You better like it now because there's no guarantees for the future. The 2-5 misses. Okay. All right. I think I'm just going to remake the 8. Could hit. You are barely. It's interesting. I mean, that's my first instinct. I hate to second guess that, but it is what it is. But if this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. I often do these things when Rory asks me to, or when someone else asks me to, and I'm not doing anything else. Or I'm just not being lazy. So if you want to get updates on other streaming events or when I post matches of my own, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. For me, for Rory, for God and liberty. Yeah, I mean, you'd love to be able to fill in the gap, but I don't want to leave the shot, so I would... expert analysis. 0 is less than 6. I couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, he's contemplating obviously making the play that's going to create the purest structure if he gets missed by filling in the gap. But, you know, the 2-point does have merit. I mean, it stops them from being able to lead. 3-4, great roll. You got to get out of there now. Yeah, I mean, he might have been in some serious trouble without that roll, so... It's a good question. Very good question. What's he thinking about here? I'm just going to the 8. Anything on the outside? Yeah, it's so bad right now. I told Mark the other day there's no way I should be streaming this because my internet was so bad here. My internet is so bad here. I just knew it. I absolutely knew it. It's awful. I mean, I could try. Yeah, let me give it a go. We'll see how it goes, yeah? Sorry. Messenger for sure. Yeah? All right. Sorry, Rory. Yep, will do. All right, we're going to see if this improves anything besides the quality of the commentary. Hello. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's see if this has improved anything. All right, so Rory will let me know if this has improved at all. Guess I'll be here talking to myself or to you for the rest of the day, regardless. Because there's no way I'm going to leave without seeing the end of this match, so. Yeah, do you hop out with the 6? The hits get you G'd a bit more. 4-6 is a great shake. 6-1. Ace-3. Double 6s, wow. Gaz is trying to gammon MCG. That's not cool. The 3, that was necessary. So 5 crossover, maybe 3 brings in to try and save the gammon. You could contemplate running off your anchor, but I wouldn't. It's a tough one. You get gammoned regardless, pretty much. Double 2s, oh no. Backgammons are on the horizon if he rolls a double. Oh my goodness. Okay. Do you run with both? And he gets off of the BG. Wow. I'm glad my internet was down to miss half of that game because I don't want to see how we got to that position. Rory says it's better, but it's still jumpy. Yeah, so I'll be here for the rest of this match, but I can't have it continue like this. Sorry. If it does get better, please let me know and I'll continue, but Maybe we can switch over to Rory's channel and I can join a Zoom call with him, or I can share the link somehow so we all can stay here, but someone else can host the video portion. 6-4. 5-4 makes the anchor. Six, 5. So I think we should hop out. I mean, this is the other option, but you're not really winning the race, and getting hit with the other guy isn't so bad because you might be able to make a second anchor. It also induces contact, right? Which is what we're looking for. Let me send a message here. What's the thought? Are they thinking about the cube here because they're up 36 pips? I mean, it's a good thought, but I wouldn't yet. You've got 6 checkers there on the point. You're up a bunch. He does it anyway. The easiest take I've ever seen. Shot right away. Missed, though. All right. Just make the board. Or we could hop out and slot the 4, but I prefer making the board. Okay. You see? You see? You really wish you didn't double this now. Position wasn't nearly flexible enough. I prefer to wait till I at least have 4 checkers on the 13 point as well, so I have some real market loss with double 6s, double 4s, double 2s, and 3s, and stuff like that. Because here, now, your position sucks. It doesn't suck, but, like, you would have definitely liked to have rolled a better number than this. I mean, the natural play is like 13-7 and then followed by something else. Might be getting the cube back sooner than he'd like. Yeah, here he goes. Got 20 numbers to hit, and he does not hit any of them. So the 3 in, and I think the 5 is going to come out. That's what I would do. He's double blotted in my home board, so I'm not really worried, and I want to increase the connectivity of the position. Wow, 3-1, he gets to hit and cover the inside point. It's a bit too strong. We need another 3 right away. 2-6, not good enough. Enter with the 2, I'd hop out with the 6. All right, staying back, not bad. Wow. Guy can't hit anything. Guy can't hit anything. Well, I mean, let's play the 6 to cover first and think about what we want to do with the deuce. All right, he's got the second anchor. I can smell hope. Hope is the worst thing you can give a man. You could make the bar. Seems reasonable. Get hit with anything from the roof? No, I don't think so. So seems fine. Slot. Jump out. I don't think he wants to make the 11 point because then he's going to have to break it soon. So maybe he's going to go to the 4 point and then just make the 12. Seems good. 5-2, just hop out and slot. I would hop out and slot. The other alternative would have just been to double slot in your home board, but with 2 anchors, you're not overly concerned. Strong 5-3 back game isn't really much of a back game, especially if you're not holding anybody on the 9 point. They just have the 7 and the 8 made here. But they could do this and force you to make the ace point. 2-3, just bring it in. 6-5, out and around. All right. I'm starting to see some brittleness here. Anything can happen, except for that. I mean, and I guess that was one of the options of the anything. I'd jump off the 20 point. I don't see the benefit of just slotting the deuce point here. He does it though. And the 1-5 was rolled, so what do I know? 6-5, because you got to come off anyway now. 1-5 again. Wow. And here comes the gammons. Here could come a shot, though. No, my goodness. Wow. Too strong. Too strong. What are you supposed to do? I think you have to hop out now. There was no getting around it there, trying to play for PR tricks because you didn't have a smaller number to step up with. And if you rolled a 2-1 followed by him rolling a double, you would have been backgammoned, which clearly is much worse. All right, well, MCG has some work to do. 5-3 is just 2 down. And here, you could consider coming all the way out, being up in the race, but this is probably fine. I just don't like being up 20 pips in the race and being stuck back on an anchor, but increasing the strength of your home board obviously has benefits. Got ourselves a good cube here as our position is strong, and we are down a ton in the match right now. Wow, running off the anchor. You got to hit him on the ace point now. There's no getting around that. Double ones, of course. I would lift the outside checker instead of making the bar point. I just don't want to be hit back. 2-6, not the best. 13-7 and 8-6 is the only number that leaves that single shot. 5-6, just come out. I don't see the point of attacking. That point is keeping him trapped, and we're increasing our outfield coverage by just jumping out. So if he does run, we'll have more numbers to hit him from the 13 and 14 points. If anyone is having trouble viewing this, you can pause the video for 30 seconds to a minute and just allow me to get ahead of you. So it should play normally after that when my internet is so bad on this side. Ooh, he did break it. I do not like that at all. But he's probably right. So what am I to do? I guess if you're going to hit, you might as well hit again. Stay congruent with your game plan. Huh. 5 and the 6. Hop out, hit, make the bar. Tons of options. I like the hitting option. I just don't like this roll in return if you're if you're Gaz. Gotta hit both. The question is, are we lifting it? 2, 3, 4. I don't really want to lift. I'm down so much in the race. Five, 2. I don't know if I would have brought it all the way in, though. I might have stepped up and left it on the bar, but... Wow, 5, 2. Fantastic rolls. Jokes. I might enter with the 2 and hop out with the 5. That way, if he hits me on the 20 point, I might be able to make either one of those anchors. Yeah, that's the plan. Gaz's plan is to roll a 5-3. Oh, which he does. Clearly. Fantastic roll. He's not sure whether or not he wants to make the anchor or hit the second guy. Or hit on the ace. It's a good problem. Well, if I know he's going to roll double 6, I do whatever I want. So for sure, I'm hitting on the deuce point with the 2. I don't want him really making more anchors. Am I really for sure doing that? Yeah. Okay, we get to anchor up. I'm going to play 6 to 4. I think I would have played... All right, well, it's going by quickly now, and he's rolling all of the best rolls. I guess MCG is just going to have to sit there and pray that he rolls an ace. It is the only hope to roll that ace. Wow, the double 5s, too good. 1, 2... Wow, do you have to just hit on the ace anyway? Hit on the ace, 2 down, and step out? I really do not want him rolling an ace here. Yeah, I think so. I don't want him to anchor up on the 24. So I think my first 5 is to hit on the 24, come down, make the 9, and then just step out with the other 5. If you get missed, you've just got the match in the gammon. It's just over. If you get hit, you've got him outboarded. You're likely to enter, and he's got so many men back. It's good. You know, it's pretty much you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Nice. Nice play. Cover and come out. All right, now he has to get around before he rolls another 5. That play is clear. All right, well, this looks pretty much wrapped up to me. Although those are famous last words for backgammon. I'm going to volunteer now. Give him the 5-2. I just bring both guys in. 5 first, then the 3. Nah, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I just give... Oh, my goodness, and he rolls the 5-2 now. Oh, wow. Wow, epic. Epic. I would have done it to begin with, and everything would have been home free. I just come out with 2. Yeah. Just give yourself some outfield coverage. Wow. And he gets to make the 5. How is this not over? That's insane. Okay, well, listen, it still could be. It's not easy trying to contain this last guy. So let me just look to see where all these 5s land. This 5 goes here. This 5 goes there. So I'd give him double 6s by placing a 5 on the 13. I'd come out with 1 and make the outside point, I think. I think my goal is to block the double sixes eventually. Yeah, this is the play I was thinking of here. Because you want to block the double sixes, so you play the ace and now the 5 comes out. I definitely blocked the double sixes, yep. So his ace has to step up, the 2 goes here, 4-3, okay, hit and then start to make the bar. Hit and start to make the bar. You got to give him the shots because if you lose this, you're just done for. I start to make the bar. It's dangerous, but I mean the 4 has to hit for sure. And I just play it as if I have to win it this way. I'm just starting my prime. I'm just getting the 5 prime going. It could be too big, too beaucoup, as I've heard before. But I still like it. It's my blitz play. I instinctively would do that. So I hate slowing down and second guessing myself because I often find myself to be in this sort of position where I could have covered and now I can't. And then they hit me on the second roll, you know? And then I fan, then they roll a 5-6, and then the game is over. You see? I can see into the future. Although I can't improve my internet. Ooh, was that necessary to pick up that last guy? I don't think that was smart. Because now if you roll 2 big numbers, he can hit you. Wow. Okay, well, that was easy. I'm going to say Atrofix wins the PR on this one. Just based on that last decision of him hitting alone. I think MCG played really well. And Gaz had many more decisions. So obviously it ends up being harder to play. Wow, that was easy breezy. Beautiful cover girl. Let's see what the bot says. And I was correct. Atrofix played a 1.04. He is XG3, folks. Wait to download MCG to your next computer. He should be coming out in 2021 when the world isn't shit. Gaz played a respectable 4.36. Like I said, you know, he had many more decisions. He was on the roof. He was, he was doing all the plays, doing all the winning. So, the UK wins 3 points for the win here. The US wins 1 point for the PR win. I think they're going to take the file and look at it in a proper version of XG just to make sure that these numbers stay the same. But I think it's going to be hard to overturn. Let's go look at the analyze here. If I can, because my computer is slow as shit. All right, 5-1. So we ran all the way, but yeah, this is often the case where the duplication of 4 in these positions ends up being really strong. So when you hop out with the 5 and you slot, you're really developing your position, but you're not giving them any extra numbers to hit you as if you would if you stepped here, right? You know, you get hit a little bit less, but the duplication really pays off when it pays off. He rolled double 4s, so you would have been doubly screwed, but it is a great idea just to hop out, slot the 5 point here. Let's see. Let's just see if we have any red. 6-4. Missed a cube. Yeah. So the outside position is really stripped, and you're doing really good. The other guy is trapped. You're up a little bit in the race, and he's coming to you. If he doesn't roll a 3 next roll, you're doing fantastic. He does roll a 3-4, though. And he misses, and he gets doubled. And he has to drop later on. All right. It was the only game he won. Let's see here. This game was played perfectly. Game 2, game 3. Yeah, so Gaz doubled this leading, which isn't good at all. Uh, I'm not sure about this double for money either. In these sorts of holding game positions, I prefer to double when I have 4 checkers left on the 13 point here. That way you have real market loss, like I said during the match. Whereas if you roll those double sixes, double fours, double threes, sometimes double twos, like it really just ends the game. Here, if he rolls double sixes, he still has the problem of trying to clear the 13 point, right? Like obviously you'll still take it, but there is still an issue to be solved. And when you're up this much in the match, there's no reason to risk a swing by having a hard time clearing this, right? Because he just left many shots. Yeah, this 6-2 play here was interesting. Yeah, 13-7 just seemed natural. 3-1 was like the only other play that didn't leave like 2 direct blots to be hit. Obviously, his play was close. What else was there? Anything else? Don't see any red. The 6-5 here. Oh yeah, the 3-1. I mentioned this. I would have just run off. It's super small. 20-16 is just better though. I don't see the point in slotting the 2 point. You're not really avoiding many numbers by doing this. Obviously, double ones becomes fantastic. You know, you rolled the 1-5 twice in a row, but you're gonna have to run off next roll anyway, and you're just sticking around off the off chance that he, you know, like what? I don't see the point, and it helps get off some G's, though not many. Don't really want to waste this. You got nothing to cover it either. So what if he does leave a shot and then you hit it and he hits you back, right? I would prefer to have the outfield coverage. The 6-5, it was better to come out with both because of the numbers like 1-5. 4 here, 6-3, he ran off. Yeah, I was thinking about this when he ran off. I didn't see the point because of the race, but he didn't see a better play because every other play looks ugly, right? 8-2, 6-3 is not a beauty contest winner, but backgammon is not a beauty contest. Luckily for us players, because we would lose all the time. You know, you're down in the race by a lot. Getting missed, you still have the problem of the race. So I can see why that other play is better. Black has a 5-2 here to play. Let's look at this 5-3 again. Okay, just making the point. So all of the 3 plays were super, super close here. Enters with the 5, anchor, hit this guy, hit on the ace point. I wasn't sure about either play, and that is why they're also close. Let's see here, 5-2. The double hit inside. Wow. So I definitely see the hitting on the 2 point. I considered it for a split second in my own mind, but it ended up being too big for me. But it was right by a lot trying to deny both anchors. Here, 3-2. Yes. I saw this out of the corner of my eye, the switching play. This is the idea where you really just don't want him making that second point and breaking your home board to just switch points and hit on the ace to deny that ends up being the best play. I saw it out of the corner of my eye, but when, the game is going, it's hard to see everything. Double 5s here. So the right play was to hit, make the 9 like I said, and then come out. The other play's a bit too loose if you get hit back and fan. You know, you give him the opportunity to swing the game during those combinations where he hits you and you fan, so having the point ends up being stronger. Even though you get more covers by bringing the guy in, the structure ends up being better, leaving less blots. And the 4-1, playing 2-1. So 4 here, 2-1. Because coming all the way to the 7 point means you leave a shot with 6-4. Yep, because here you can play the 4 first and then the 6 off. And if you come here, there's no way to avoid that, right? If you play the 4, 6 off shot, 6-4 shot, right? That's interesting. And the 5-2, yeah, what the hell is he hitting for? You know, this is a gin gammon position, provided you're not hit. So all you want to do is let him come in, right? And if you put a third guy on the roof, right, and he fans, and then you have to do something like this, and you're left odd, and you roll 2 large numbers here, right? You leave another shot. Otherwise, he'd already be in, and it wouldn't have mattered if you had this position or not, because nothing would have hit you. You know, you got to slow down and think about those variations. You're just win a gammon every time and the match is just over. Why let him sit on the roof and have him fan to where you can be odd on the outside and roll some silly number to leave a shot and then win that way? All right, well, that is the end of that match. Let me just look to see who is available next. Is anyone else still playing? Let me just go through the list here. Just looking for the US flags. Seeing if I recognize any of these names. All right. I understand that is Roberto, Cafe Cafe. Anyone else I recognize? Keen to learn. All right, let's look at this one. That's Chris Rogers and Victor Ashkenazi. It looks like Chris is rolling his usual, destroying everybody in his wake. Double ones, gets to pick that up. Wow. He's got to stay, I think. Now he's forced to go. 5-2, okay, he's on the outside. He's got some opportunity here. He needs to leave a shot. Shots are left, all right. Now he needs to hit said shots. I think he should hit. Ace, all right, Victor. Well, he's an underdog. Is he? Yeah, he's still an underdog. I think with 8 men off and perfect distribution, it's about 50-50. Chris has 9 men off, so obviously it must be better. So 4 off, and then the ace can be considered. He doesn't want to... Ooh, 3 men off. Let's go. Let's go, Victor. Two, 1. You got to take 2 off. Got to take 2 off. He's thinking about clearing the 6. But if he enters, I think that's bad. So I'm taking 2 guys off. Because if he hits me on the ace, he's not out anyway. And he could roll some silly number. Maybe there are no silly numbers. 1-2 is fantastic. For white, if he rolls it from the roof. But numbers like 3-2 are bad. And if he rolls a number like 3-4, 3-5, you're going to hope and wish you had the extra 2 checkers off and you try to win this race. I just taken 2. Drum roll. Let's see what's happening on YouTube, see if this looks any better. Well, Victor does it. I must be in good company. All right, we're in the lead. 6-4, fantastic roll. All right, Vic, that is how you fight. All right, 6-4. He just needs the single point for the win. And with the 6-4, the running play actually does win the most games. That is the best shot ever. 6-5, you just run. Because he has to break the anchor to hit you, right? I mean, this is good. I think I've seen that somewhere, though, where the play is to run. But I could totally be wrong. So here we go. I would just play to the 7 after hitting. 2 down is okay, but... E6. Hit both? I think it's hitting both time. I can't just play statically when the guy's got those blots there. Your position is getting awkward. You're running out of spares. Your position is getting front-loaded. Ay. No thanks. That's not for me. What's he considering here with the 6-3? He wishes he could hop out with the 6 and just cover, but I think you just have to run. Duplicate the number 2 to hit. Just run all the way to the 14 point. Just hope to be missed. That would be my play. Let's see what Vic chooses and then try to figure out why he plays so good. All right. Oh, there you go. He did not make my play, which means his play is probably better. Now you get to make the ace, and of course you fan, and then here comes the 5-1. You hit. I'm not picking and passing or anything silly like that. Guy's got a blot in my home board. 5-2. Wow. You know when a number's so bad you're just looking for anything other than going to the ace point? You know? It's like it's just against my religion. Yeah, I mean, you got to do anything but, right? Why hasn't Victor doubled this game yet? Here he goes. 3-4, that's a hitter. Victor's so good, he's contemplating which one he wants to hit, whether or not he wanted to use one of the spares on the 6 point to attack the 3, or whether or not he wanted to hit the outside guy. Well, now he's hit back multiple times. Feels like a bee swarm is attacking you when that happens, right? You were just walking along, minding your own business, then you bump into a bee's nest, and then it's all over. So the ace is going to hit, and I make the outside point with the 5. I make the outside point with the 5. I know coming down gives you more covers, but I like less blots, and I like 6-5 just comes around because you can't cover, so just give yourself another cover if he misses again. Victor never misses twice. Enter and hit. Still fight for the point. Good. He gets to hit and make the 20 point. All right, so he's down in the race. What does he want to do with his 5? Maybe you make the deeper point What? I was going to maybe make the deeper point and step out with the 5 off of the 20. But this play is clear. You just make the 3-point and hop out with the 4. This hits. A6 hits back. All right, so the 3 enters, and I would consider playing 6 to 4 just for some flexibility. I mean, the obvious play is just to go to the 8-point, but 2-6 has to hop out. Wow. Yeah, getting hit and getting gammoned is really costly for him here. So I can see his trepidation when deciding whether or not he wants to hit because of sequences like this. And I hop off my anchor. I think I enter with the 3 and hit with the 5. Maybe. Maybe not. But it was my first inclination. 6-2. Just come around the corner. I would go to the 12-point. I get hit with 1-5, 3-5, double 5s. But I get this as an added benefit. So we're going to hit both guys in our home board. The question is, how are we going to hit both guys? Wow, all right. So 4-5, we get to hit outside again. But once again, he contemplates hitting on the ace, which is strong. Yeah. Double 3s hits again, though. Wow. On the inside, of course. Wow. Too strong. Absolutely. Powerful rolls. Still fighting. How many times is he going to fan on this? Maybe you hit with the 5 and play the 4 to make a point. Double 5s. All right. Not to be outdone. Does that hit anywhere? I don't think so. Oh, wait. That was his double 5s. My goodness. Double 4s. Wow. Way too much. Way too many good rolls here. I think I just hop out with the 4. I don't even think I lift it. Yeah, just for the flexibility's sake. Plus, he's got the blot. Doesn't even really like. I mean, he likes hitting, but, you know, when he gets hit back and he fans again, he could be dead. And here this goes. Hit and make the 18. Just come out. You don't want to play with all the blots. This is a great shot. You could have made the other point. Could have made the 16 as well. I didn't see that initially. 5-4. Double 6. I'm glad we clicked onto this match. This is fun. That's a really bad ace. He's got one to play, but he'd rather keep that spare there for these indirect shots in the outfield. 5-2. Just make the blocking point, I think. Oh, he decides to make them both. All right. I'd make an outfield blocking point. I'd break the 21, I think. You could turn the corner. But I don't know how I feel about that one. I guess you're down in the race by a lot. Maybe you want to do that instead. But Victor needs to stop getting hit if he wants to win this game. He's being forced to enter again and just come out and just hope and pray, you know? Oh, he hits again. That was a bit big for me. But he does hit again. Great roll. 3-6. He does have to go to the ace here. You can't just hop out now. Seems a bit dangerous to be leaving 2s, 3s, 4s, you know? 7s as well. I mean, if you're going to leave a shot, yeah, this is the way I prefer to do it. Yeah, I like his plan of keeping those double anchors. I think I might have made a mistake there by thinking about making the outside point now that I see how useful it's been to hold on to them, right? You know, he could always attack on the 21 there and really make it difficult for you if you don't enter right away. So keeping both of those seems to have been a really strong game plan. Because look, he's fighting back. How does he play this one? You just have the outside point, wait for him to come to you. I don't think he's thinking about coming off of those anchors, so I'm not sure what else he could be considering. Wow. That is really strong. All right, so he has to come out. Maybe you just come off of the 21 all the way, keeping the pressure on the other point with the guys on the 20. That would be my natural instinct, just to go all the way to the 15 with two of them. Wow. That does increase your contact zone, though, and now he's got really big problems with this roll. He would have had very similar problems with the other roll, too. But this does not look good. This roll might have been worse with my play. Here we go. Let's go. It's hitting time. All right, he gets to cover. That's a very strong reply. Keen to learn. Never fans. Never. Wow. I think you just have to give him the ace. Right? I mean, I don't really want to just go to the 6 point here, you know? I really don't. If we lose this game, we lose the match. He does it. Stays back. I didn't really want to lose control over the outfield like this, but now that he's broken his board, we have freedom to attack. 3-5. I would just turn the corner maybe. He's really thinking about trying to stay back on the 20 for as long as he can, so when things break, he can be there to pick him up, you know? Have him break his 6 point. But he's trying to balance that with containment if that guy on the 24 runs around. Nice attack. Well, the cover's first. He's considering the slot, but I don't think I have it in me. 5-3. This guy. Too strong. 5-6. Both guys roll way too well. I guess you got to just come out. Give him the 5-5 and the 5-3 again. 3-4. All right, so it's only 5-2 that hits now. Double fives. Wow, so that means he gets double five. All right, no shots, please. Just take it off. Good. Oh, man, what a game. It's not even over. All right, it's... Come on. 6-2. Can he win a G here? Come on, Victor. You know how to roll more doubles. 2 doubles in a row. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. No G. DMP, though. Even more exciting. 1, 2. Okay, he takes off. Wow, that was a crazy game. Crazy, crazy, crazy game. Whew. That one is worth studying, folks. If you want to know how to play these games, watching Victor play that at speed with this time in a real situation, very worthwhile. I would slot here and after making the 11. I don't see the benefit of this. The aces were duplicated. Now he's going to hit you twice. I think. Guess he's considering just 13-7. But I like the double hit. 3 point. He hits. Gets to make the 20. And so we restart the position. Here, I think we would make the 11 and slot the 4 point, just because it's really strong to have the blocking point in front of that anchor. He stepped up, okay. Has its merits as well. Gives himself a runner because its outside position is stripped. It's very strong. Comes all the way out. I mean, you hit and make the deuce. I'm not making the bar because I don't want to be hit. This last ace is annoying. It's virtually forced, though. Wow. 6-2 makes the 4 point. 5-3 misses. Now he has to go to the 3. Ugly. 6-3 is a good roll to turn the corner without exposing any extra blots around the board. Wow. If you just run off the anchor here. 4-6, so he gets 5s, 6s, 3s, but the blot on the 2. You might have to go. You might have to go. He hits, but like, hitting is dangerous. Hitting is dangerous. And where's your ace? Where's your ace? If you play that guy into safety, this is the only ace. Yep. So, wow, there's no way to hit and cover with the 2 blots there. I mean, you still have to hit on the 5 point, right? With the 2 blots in his home board, right? So what happens if you just run all the way around? What's the race? You're down 12 pips and you just ran all the way. Wow, that's tough. That is tough. Make the 5. How do you not make the 5? You got to make the 5, right? He's double blotted. It's DMP. Ah, this variation. To be fair, I didn't see this one. 6-3. Guess we're staying back. Just playing 2 down. 5-3 makes the 5 this way. 6-4, that's way too good. He has to run. Pottle's Law indicates. Double 5s, well, like if you're not going to hit, this is a great roll. The 1 has to come in, and the 6 down, 3-2, 2 in. Double 4s. Oh my goodness. Chris Rogers, the strong arm of the law, comes through. 4-1, just make the 4 point. 6-2. Come on, let's make this interesting, Victor. Double 5s, let's go. 6-4, Chris is not letting off the gas pedal. 2-1, we cannot afford that. 6-4, pedal to the metal. 6-3. 5-4, okay, he misses, but still. 4-2, okay, he's even again. 5-2. We need doubles here. That is not a double. That is. And Chris Rogers takes it down. Victor played a 3.04, winning the PR for the USA, but keen to learn. Won the match and ended up winning 3 points here. So that is great for them. So we saw the last few games here, and there were a lot of interesting decisions, especially this game. I was right. So I know this position because Mark screamed about this in one of his commentaries before. And I remember after 6-4, the 3-2, I remember seeing a position like this before, where they had the 20 point and they were given a 6-5. And the question was, how do you play the 6-5 from this sort of position? And I think they might have had the 9 at the time. I'm not entirely sure. But I just remember the play was to run. And it is the same here. And this got really interesting. The 6-5, it was better to make the 2 down play instead of making the ace. Interesting. 13-7 was better than hitting. Okay. White to play 3-1. Hitting with the 8 checker. Okay. So let's take a look at the detail here. Interesting. I mean, it does decrease the numbers that get hit back, right? Here it's just all fives, and in the other position you have all fives, plus you have a lot of the combination numbers from the roof. I guess that makes sense. Just look at the blunders here. White to play 5-3. I said I was going to enter low and come out, and that is the correct idea. Just to increase flexibility. I don't like breaking this to hit this because it just doesn't work out very often, right? You're going to have these two blots you're playing with instead of just one. And this is doing a job, you know, having these outside points increases the control you have over the outside zones. Let's look at this 5-3. I said I was going to enter high and hit here. That was my first instinct. He hit here and hit here. I like having this sort of control over the outfield. But I can see his desire for not wanting to give up the 20 point. It just seems like a lot. But I also see not wanting to give up my control over the outfield by getting hit back here. So, and also, if he just doesn't perform, then you have more numbers to hit this guy, and you've got numbers to hit this guy. The double ones. Yeah, I was looking at this play, but it's hard. They act, and I don't get the opportunity to respond. So the best play was to play 2-1 twice, 4-3 hit, and then 10-9. Okay. The reason being, you have 3s and 6s to cover, which are a bunch of direct numbers, versus the play that was chosen, you only have 5s to cover, really, right? Okay. 5-4. This was the same play. Enter and hit on the outside again. He hit on the ace, trying to deny that, but I guess the extra gain in the race was important. 4-3. All right, just a bunch of yellow. Let's see. Out with both. Very, very strong. Yeah. 14-11, 8-3. That's just the safest play, right? He played 14-6. What were the other options? 14-9, 8-5, slotting. Tough. 2-1. Yeah, the hitting play instead of the breaking play. Give yourself tempo, stop him from attacking you. Super interesting. 2-1. Tim versus Victor is starting now, I've been told. Let's go to that. Here we are. All right, so Victor is playing Tim Cross now. And we get to see this from the very beginning. This should be strong. Thank you for the heads up, Rory Pascar. Victor spotting him some time. Hey, what's up, Rory? Yeah, I'm already on it. Thank you, though. Is it coming through okay? Okay. Okay. Well, we'll keep it going then, at least until this match is over and see how it goes, because I can't miss this one. All right. I'll see you later. All right. He says the video looks like it's lagging a little bit, but the audio is coming through just fine. So I guess I will just keep talking. Wow, who loves this roll? I can tell you who doesn't. Tim. For one, I just come around. I'm not really looking to get sent back, and hitting 2 means he could roll an ace, so I would just play all the way around and try to play positionally. You know, you have one guy back versus 2 guys back, and that's how you want to play that position. And 6-5 is a awful roll. 13-7, 6-5 seems like the hitting play is right. You get to hit back and make. Ooh. Yeah, no, I hit on the 24 and I make the 11. You could deny the hit and just enter with the 2 and play that one, but why? Making the 11 has a lot of power, especially if he rolls the 5-6, right? Well, okay, you're going to roll double ones. I get it. Double ones is very impressive. Step up and make the ace point. Anything else seems a little uncivilized. Double 4 seems very civilized, especially if you're rooting for Team USA. I smell a recube coming soon. Do you smell it? Coming soon to a recube near you. There we go. You're up a pip. How do you not take it? Yeah, it's a tough one. You know, he's got the gaps on the 2 and the 3. His position is crunching, right? Normally, if the race were this even, you wouldn't do it. But the third guy back has a real hindrance, especially when he doesn't have much freedom. He doesn't really... Wow. Yeah, that's tough. You need a 6 immediately. All right, chat. Yeah. I can see the take, especially when you're going to roll 2 of them. Wow. Very professional. They're just trading those dice back and forth, these Europeans, huh? We're going to get an 8 cube right away. No, there's no 8 cube yet. Is there? Okay, so the point of last take here, it's like 11 pips. Although it's for the match. It's not for the match. 8 points. Wow. I'm not going to do it. No recube from me. Just going to roll. I'm just going to roll. Well, Tim just rolled, though. That's the real question. You know, the checkers on the ace look like they're good. They help your pip count, but in reality, I don't really like it very much. Easy take. Double ones. Lovely. Double 5s. Wow. We're going to have another short one on our hands, it appears. Another double 1. I swear he was only down a few pips a second ago. Victor needs double 6s. Well, now he needs like 3 of them. Yep, 3 double sixes. Starting now. Nope. Well, that's one way to start off with an 8-0 lead. I had a match in Chicago one time. I had a 16 cube. What was it? An 11-point match or a 15-point match? Over in one game. One game. First game over. So at least 8 points is, it's not 11. So wow, I'm just... Is this the one where you run all the way out with the double fours? I think it is. Yeah, I mean, that seems like the natural play, but there's one of these where you just come all the way out. And here I would play 3-4 down that way. 4-2 makes the 4 point. 4-3 makes the 5. All right, all Tim is missing is a 6-5 right now. All right, now a 7. Nope, 4-5. That gets to run. 4-1, so down in slot. 4-2, I don't make the 11 point. I just play all the way to the 9. Just because the outside position is stripped and I'm looking for spares to play with. It feels like something I'm going to have to break right away, so why make it? 5-4 to the 8 and the 5. He's just trying to make innerboard points, try to bring this home without getting hit. He's not using the cube in these sorts of positions. He's up 8 points. If he needs to get them one at a time, go ahead. You know, he's going to wait till it's much better than this. He's only up 18 pips, and there's tons of bad rolls, so please, offer Victor a cube, see what happens, you know? Offer him the cube. Beaver raccoon, you know? Not possible in a tournament, I understand, but what's the thought here? You can offer a cube in a holding game. Up 8 points. 6-5. Wow, that's a tough one. Just 2 down. Yeah, I mean, he's down still 10 pips. Okay. Here's the shot he's been waiting for. Just make the 3 point. You only lose to a 2. And even then, you don't lose all the time with 2s. Five, 4. All right, that's a good roll for him. 5-4 is not a good roll. Play the... Wow. Yeah, you don't want to have 2 blots in your home board. This seems like the best play. He's considering a cube now, but he's only up 6 pips. Victor's looking for a 6 now. It's not the 6 he's looking for. Make the ace and go to the deuce point. He's just holding on. Wow. Very strong roll. So the first 2 come down. About the switch, which I understand. I think it's strong for the win. Now you're up 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 pips after the roll, and you don't want to have to try to fill the gap on the ace. So switching to clear it puts him on the roof, gets rid of the gap high. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Wow, look at this mess now. He doesn't want to break his board, but he also doesn't want to leave ones and twos to hit either. Man. This just seems rude. Very, very rude. He's got to break the 6, right? He's not going to leave a shot. Maybe he has to hit. The race is kind of tight. He's got a blot in his home board. He's worn down. What are you, up 12 pips? Yeah, I didn't see a way around that one. 6 in, 4 to the ace. You're not leaving the blot there now. It's done its job. 6-1, all right. There's a 5-3, 5-1 opportunity here. There's also that opportunity. So 6 in, 4 off. He fans again, 2-1. Great roll. It's like his only good ace. 5-1, 3-1. He would have preferred to still be on the roof for that one. All right, all right. Can he get off the G? Oh, double sixes for the gammon save. Very nice. Didn't think he was getting off that one, but now it's time for the comeback of the ages. If anyone can do it, Victor can. Hit and then down. Bringing an extra builder into the zone to cover an attack with, right? There's a pattern there with when you hit with the spare checker on the 8, you bring an extra man into the zone. If you hit with a 6, you've already brought a man into the zone by hitting from the 13 point. So you split with the other number. That's generally the case. 3-1. Double twos. Make the 4 point an anchor. Nah, I can't do that. The gammons don't really cost you anything, and making the 4 point definitely wins quite a few games. The guy's got 3 guys back as well. Now you get to make the 5. 6-4 is a great shot. I'd make the anchor instead of hitting. I make the outside point and step up. I think I step up. Can America get a good roll? I figure like every match I watch, I'm just bad luck for the USA team. So what is this? 39 pips after the roll, so he'd end up being up 6 if he chooses to run all the way. He's got 2 blots in his home board. So, I mean, tactically, that has to be worth something. He didn't find a way to take advantage of the 2 blots in his home board with the double 5s. I figure that's something to be thinking about, right? If somebody has 2 blots in their home board and you're given a number, you often have the opportunity to do something dramatic you wouldn't have done otherwise. 3-5. Yep, just try to win the race. Five, 4, just bring 2 in. So you can just go to the 5 point. Yeah, slotting just leaves your position a bit stripped. Just make the 4-point and the 2-point. Put them on the roof. Try to clear it next roll. Double fours fans. 6-2. Huh. I'm considering 8-6. Give yourself more builders. What does that hit? 3-5? Maybe not. Maybe just 2 then? Yeah, I like that one. 3-5 would have hit. This is great. To the 6 with both of them. Wow. 6-3, easy peasy. 6-2, 2 off. Wow. Well, I didn't expect this match to last 3 games, but as it stands, it's pretty much over. Maybe we can find another match to watch. 5-2, I clear the point. I clear the 6-point. There's no point in taking checkers off and making your position awkward. You're just winning regardless, right? So let's not do anything silly now. He's considering taking 2 off, but you're just winning, so I don't see the point. Just like in that other game we saw where he hit to put the 3rd guy on the roof. It's just unnecessary to take all those extra risks in a position where you can't win a gammon. And you roll double 5s. And he rolls double 5s, but his are bad. And you roll double 5s again. Is that 4 in a row? Wow. Drum roll for the PRs. And wow, a 1.39 to a 1.69. Victor lost the PR. Amazing level of play in those 3 games. Amazing. Absolutely incredible. All right, let's click on the analyze, see if there was anything. And because everyone played a 1, there probably wasn't. So the double here wasn't very good. I mean, the race is almost even. He's got this structure here, but he still has 2 guys back himself. Close, though. Basically just these cubes. This wasn't a double, but it was close. This redouble here. This wasn't a double. I didn't think it was a double either. Easy take. Game 2. 6-4. He should be making the 2-point. Yeah, I mean, that's usually the strategy when you're down so many points, is you want to make the 2-point because it wins the most gammons. And of course, gammons are what you need to bring you back in this game. Obviously, the best play for money is 24-18, 13-9, and the best play to win, not considering gammons 1s are lost, because, you know, like if you're just trying to win the game outright, 24-14 is the best play. The double 4s here, yeah, I said that there's one of these where you're supposed to just run all the way out and hit and just make the outside point, and I knew it was this one, because anytime you hit and do this, they could obviously hit you back, which means you lose the ground in the race you just made. You know, but then you still have to extract this guy. So yeah, after 6-4 split, double 4s, you make the 16-point on the outside. I know those, like these two, so 5-4. Ah, yeah. Instead of breaking your board, you break this. Very strong. And what else did we have here? This double 5s. Yeah, 21-1. I was thinking about this, right? I said anytime you have 2 blots in the opponent's home board, you have to be thinking about plays you would not normally make otherwise, right? We normally don't make plays like this if some guy has a bunch of points in his home board or whatever, but because you're not really up in the race very much after the roll, right? It's going to be 39 to 45, which means you're going to be up 6 pips with the guy on roll. You know, this play stops him from being able to leave. And if he hits you back, you have the opportunity to pick up these 2 guys because, well, they're in your home board. 5-1. What was the option here? It's not a big deal. He made the 3-point. Nothing was a big deal in this match, obviously. They both played fantastically. All right, let's see who else. I mean, there has to be everyone still playing because that took 4 games. What is this? We got a light here? Really? Let there be light. All right. If anyone has a match that they'd like to see. Oh, here's MCG playing again. Yeah, I can't stop myself from watching a little more MCG right now, you know? He's got 4 points, but he's behind this prime. Well, when you're behind a prime, you got to come out from behind the prime. So the 6 seems clear, even though you could hit 2, but then you're just in need of a bunch of 6s. I think you just have to come out. You can't afford to hit here. And it sucks you got hit back, but you did. And you just have to live with that. Okay? All right, well, here we go. We leave that there. We hit. Try to make the prime and bring everybody home. All right, let's check this here. Just checking the chat here. Thank you all for tuning in despite the problems with my connection here in London. If it were up to me, I would have upgraded all of London's internet. But as it is, the government watches everything, therefore it has to be slow so they can see it all. But yeah. At least we get to watch some more MCG. I'm not sure who Stratton is, though. If anybody knows who Stratton is, please let me know in the chat. MCG is a legendary American player, Matt Congeyer, as Atrofix. If anyone knows who Stratton is, let me know, and I will say it out loud. Could also turn on the light behind me. Not sure if that's distracting. No, it looks good. Double 2s. What's the question? 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, he's got to break one of the points. Doesn't have enough to play it safely. 5-6 is a great shake. Gets to improve his flexibility, get out of there, hopefully not lose a gammon in this game, and give it right back to him. Another 5-6. The more 5s, the merrier. Double 6s. Okay. I'm not going to say MCG has a good chance of anything here. Because he doesn't. That would just be a lie. And I would come out with both. You don't just leave with 1, you leave with 2 here. Oh, wait, MCG is the one that's winning this game. I was getting it backwards. Stratton is the one that's not winning. Yeah, no, for him I would have come out with both. You don't really have any chance to win this. By staying back, you really just lose more gammons and don't pick up any more wins. You know, but what do I know? This position looks awkward now, and he has a chance to get a shot. So let's see if it happens. By the way, does anybody know who Stratton is? Oh, no shots. Six, 5, he's forced to go. MCG will be up 6 points in a moment. Who is Stratton? That's a good question. So I have a list of players here. Let me see, make sure it doesn't roll double sixes on us before I go check the list of players. Oh. Let's see here. Function F11. And where was that list of players I had here for the Magriel Cup? Barnett, Powell's, Rogers. No idea. I'll go back to this. He's really behind the 8 ball here, this guy. Six, 5, he gets pointed on. I think I make the deuce point. I could make the structure. But I think I want to make the 2 point. You could hit outside, but I think I want to make the 2 point. Yeah. Just play solid. Okay, he gets to make the 20. So his position's pretty locked up right now. 5-4. I think I just slot the 4 point. Nah, maybe 2 down. Slot the 4 or 2 down. Good question. Let's let MCG answer it. I like this. It was my first thought. Let's try not to second guess myself. Could make the 3 and lift the blot. Or just make the 3, if that's what you want to do. Yeah. I mean, it's funny when you sit on this side and you're watching people play. I'm not sure who Stratton is. Obviously, I'm sure he's a fine player. But, like, you can be talked into anything at any time, you know? Things just look reasonable sometimes. I don't think I would have played it, but I don't want to leave more shots. That's just me. And I could have made the 3 point without having to. But, you know, now you're in this predicament where you're 6 hits, but you could get hit back. But, yeah. Now you've got 4s, 2s, and 3s. But not a 5-1. And just slot the 5 point. You could also play 8-7. That increases your flexibility to make points naturally. If you do this, you only have 3s to cover. The other way, you have multiple numbers to... 6-5 is a good shake. Double 2s hits and covers. Well, that worked out, huh? Ace 3, and you just step all the way up. Just hit that man. 2-5, just come on out. Yeah, you just come all the way out to the 18. I'm not going to play 13-8 because then I still need a 5. And I get missed. I say I, even though it's not me. I just come to the 13. Wow. So, wow. You could try to duplicate the 4s by playing the 2 out and the 4 down, but that just leaves 2 blots. This 5-3 should just be 2 down. You're keeping the points in your home board, and that should be good enough. You don't want to just play both in because it just makes your position a little awkward. Stratton is Brian Lever, or Lever. I'm not entirely certain how you pronounce his last name. Don't know if I'm familiar with Brian. I'm not sure if I've met him at any of the tournaments or chouettes here. The video could be very laggy if you're looking at my face. Look at the board. I can get rid of my face. But as long as the audio's coming through, that's good enough for me. Just cover and go to the 7. Double ones. I make the bar and then play to the 12 point. Keeping those guys trapped is pretty huge, and I'm not going to do anything else but that. Yeah, so this is my play. Just make the bar and go to the 12. It's actually a great roll. Yep. Nope, didn't hit. Just cover the blot. 4-3, that is not good. Just have to bring 2 in. Gets another chance to hit. 6-4 does not hit. I run off the 20. Stay back on the ace point. You're down so much in the race. That's your last line of defense. I just turn the corner with the 6-4. Nice play. Just bring it in. $3-1. I mean, I'm going to stay there. Never know. Guy might roll a 6-5. Just bring it into the 6. Six, 4. Am I staying back again? I might be. Yikes. What if you split with the 4 and played the 6 in? Tough spot to be in. 6-5, all right. Now he's got a chance with an ace. That is not an ace. Now he's rushing again. This reminds me very much of the last match. Just a steamrolling. And now he's got 8 points. So we're at 3 away, 11 away. Don't ask me what that means. I'm not sure the match-winning chances at this score, but I will say not very good. But when you're trailing like this, I prefer to play 2 down. This play wins the most gammons, of course, which will help get you back into the game. 6-2. Just slot the 4 point. Okay, this is reasonable. You You can hit outside, you can hit on the bar, you can just make the 10 points. You get to hit back with the 4. Yeah. I always hate those decisions there. But this one paid off for Brian. I always hate those decisions where you have that ace to play when you're up in the race like 15, 16 pips, and you know you really want to knock them off the 20 point, but you also fear getting hit back, and often there's a bit of a decision there which way you want to go. And he's up so much, does he want to take this? He still kind of has 3 guys back. I mean, how many men are in the zone? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a fantastic cube. Maybe you let it go, but the 3 guys back, I'm not sure. Yeah. This reminds me of a situation we saw yesterday where I thought maybe he could get away with a take, but he's happy about it. He got the 1 point. Now he's going all out for the slots. And he gets hit. Well, better than the last match we saw. This guy's got 1 point already. 3-1. It's very static, but he just has to safety the checker. I think I come out with the 6 and play the 3 down. Yeah. Initiating contact while you have the guy outboarded. You could have brought the guy all the way to safety, but that's not what we're looking for. We're not winning the race, right? We're looking to hit and get hit back and jostle the position up a little bit. Not play so safe, got to play a bit more open. The 3 was another builder. Try to make the bar, try to make the 4 point, try to keep the guy from leaving. Well, that's interesting. That's a good roll. We get to make the bar. Double 4s. Seems clear. 6. Wow. Part of me really wants to come out from the 24 point. But yeah, this seems pretty good. We are down in the race, but oh wow, now he steps up to this. He could have done this when there were so many fewer guys in the zone. Two 6. Stratton doubles. I think I'm passing this one too. He's got 12 guys in the zone. He's up 11 pips in the race. He's up a ton in the score. I know he's got that rack position, as Mark mentioned yesterday, the 6-5-4, which obviously adds a lot of value to the position, but it hurts. It can hurt a lot, so why risk the match? Ooh, he doesn't slot. I think the slot was the interesting play here when you enter with the 3 and then you play 6-5. Obviously not sure if it's right. Definitely something to consider. This is a great shot, playing positionally, just playing for the prime. And here I'd play 2 down, creating that 4 prime. 5-2 makes the 4 point. Now MCG is just looking for a roll to run. 5-2 is good. It points on the 4 point. 2-4. Wow. Guess you just play the 4 down. I mean, it sucks either way, but by playing the 4 down, if he makes the 5, he makes the 5, but then it gives you the opportunity to, ooh, I don't like that. I mean, it could be right, don't get me wrong, but I like the idea of trying to keep the last guy trapped by giving yourself more numbers to make the bar. But now he rolled a 5-3, and that is a bad number. The question is, do you hit? Maybe you play the 5 to the 4 and hit on the 5. Unless you just want to play 1 to the ace. That seems to be the only way to play safely in this position, besides this one, which I don't really like very much. Seems a bit too static for me, but yeah, I mean, you're up so much, why get hit? But you leave yourself awkward like this. The 3-4 would have played much better if you had that spare on the 7 still. Now he's got the ace point slotted anyway. 4-2, just make the 9. It's part of your prime. Then you only have to worry about making the 7. Wow. 2-4. I mean, you'd like to come out, but it's just too dangerous. And now we cubes. Wow, you just got to come out. You just got to come out. And the 3-2 hits back. 5-1 gets to cover. Gets to cover. I mean, I know you want to hit him, but like, seems like you lose a lot of gammons. Too many gammons for me. I don't mind just losing the 2 and having it be done with, right? Like, okay, I lose the 2. Yeah, I come out from here. I don't want to be stuck there and allow him to hit me anymore. Double 2s. You get to make the 5. Yeah. I bring the 5 in and I block the double 4s by playing 15 to 13. So I'd come into the 6 and play 15 to 13, giving myself more builders to attack on the 3 if he doesn't roll a 4 this roll. And I stop his 4-6 from hitting me and his 4-6 from trying to leave, and his double 4s are blocked already. Oh, okay. No. Yes. Maybe. Yeah, so even the double 4s can still get around, I guess, if you make my play. I think I still make it. Seems reasonable. Very tough when the numbers are not coming the way you want them to. I mean, we're just keeping the structure and bringing the spare in. Hope to roll something better next time. Hopefully he cracks and then you get to attack him, right? But I see the problem. The numbers aren't coming. Let's see what's going on here. Double fives is terrible. 6-3. Finally a good roll for Mr. Stratton. 2-6 makes the bar. Yeah, I haven't seen Wilkinson since day one either. I know his name wasn't on the initial list of participants. So I was surprised to even see him playing day one because, I mean, he is likely to be like the strongest UK player. So, you know, not having him on that team definitely benefited the US by quite a bit. What is this 6-2? Oh, this isn't nice. Okay, well, he didn't roll it. And this plays perfectly. So I heard Roberto beat Lawrence Powell. The PR results are waiting. I guess the USA has enough points already, and they've won the tournament. So congratulations to the USA team. Round of applause. So I'm still going to finish watching this match, but I guess this will be the last one I stream for the evening, even though the rest of the participants might still play. I have no idea. But I'm not going to stick around for it because my internet connection isn't so good, and there is nothing that I can do about it because I am in London, where things are just working at a different... I'm sure it's reasonable. Must be close. Must be close. Well, I want to thank everyone for tuning in today. Obviously, I'm not going anywhere until this match is over, but sorry for the stream problems. I knew it was a distinct possibility that it could happen, but still felt like the last day needed to be streamed anyway, as no one else was really around to do it. Mark wasn't available to host the stream and have me just join in via the video. So I wanted to make sure that everyone watching still had something to watch this Sunday. So I took it over despite knowing the potential problems. It is what it is. If you could give this video a thumbs up, it would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Yeah, and I'll be back in New York at the beginning of September. Hope to make more videos then with a much better internet connection. Wow, A6 is a good roll. Just come out to the 18, yeah. 6-4, just come out again. Just keep on coming out until he stops hitting you. I don't even know if you want to hit this guy. I don't think I do. Nah, I don't like that. Though it worked. Because now I have to come off of the 22 point. Which I guess is fine, but like, And now you still got to find a way to clean this up. What is going on here? Just begging to be hit back. The dice aren't allowing it. Well, this is pretty strong, making the outside point and getting... Ooh, what? Why didn't he make the outside point? His position might have just cracked even further. And you're leaving a bunch of outside shots as well. 4-1's a good shot. You get to make the point on his head. This is what you choose to do. I mean, I know your 4 also kind of wants to step out, but you could step out and hit loose. I'm having a hard time just not pointing. Yeah. But now your 4's duplicated to make the bar and step out. 5-4 is really good. You could step out and make the bar, which has to be an improvement. Then you got a 5 prime he's going to have trouble getting over. He's got a blot on his ace point. That has to be the play. 5 out and make the bar. It's like a perfect roll. Two, 1, just all the way to the 13. Double 6s. All right, another great shot. Wow, do you just come out with both here off of the 20 to improve the flexibility while he still has that blot on the ace? I think you might have to. I really think you might have to. I don't know about that one. I don't really like that. I like just going for it. 5-2. You can make the 6 prime, or you can hop out. I think I make the 6 prime. I know hopping out really, really, really is helpful, but how do you not make the 6 prime, you know? I mean, the guy's behind a 6 prime. So 2-1's bad, 3-1 is fine, 4-1 stinks, 4-5 is a perfect roll, and now you just play on. Double 2s, well, that's a good shake, but you see, because there's no priming structure involved, he's not worried about getting trapped. The 2 and the 4 is open. Nothing bad is going to happen, you know? And as long as you make your points out of order, right? Having a blitzing structure like this with the ace, 3, 5, 6 made instead of like the 3, 4, 5, 6 made, he's not really all that concerned about being trapped. Well, whatever roll he just had obviously improved the position considerably. And he can get away from it now by cubing, because how can he take this? Thank you for smashing the like button. Please subscribe to the channel too. Smash, 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 smash. Smash, smash. Smash, smash. Here we just make the 9. Double 4s is a great roll. It gets to just blitz him. Whoa, what? He makes that point instead of making the 3. Keeping the bar. Very, very, very strong. Five, 2 just comes in. I think. I'm pretty sure. I'd bet on it. Yeah. 5-3 just makes the inner board. Whoa. What? Why is he leaving the shots like this? How does he plan on holding the guys on the 18? Yikes. That seemed pretty big. That seemed pretty big to just give, like, I don't know how many number of shots that was. 20 plus the combinations. It's got to be at least like 27 or something numbers. Seemed a bit much. Seemed to be a bit much for my liking. All right, 4-2. Does not make the point yet. I mean, he could, but I don't think I really want to give him 6s to hit me. Killing his own 6s. All right, double 3s. That's a great roll. You get to come in and fill in the gap. Also starts to pre-clear the other point. What else is he considering? Just switching all 4 of them? And yeah, this has to be right. 4-2. He's thinking about cubing now. Question is, how many gammons are won? Could he play on for an undoubled gammon in this position? He just thinks there's too many awkward numbers here. Just trying to cash the game and get to Crawford's 7 away. Tough. Five, 2-3, just anchor. Seems very clear. Oh, now he gets to blitz him double 3s. Any fans? No gammons to be won in this game, though, as it's Crawford. 6-3 makes the bar, which is good in case he enters on the ace. But he gets to enter on the 4 and then go 3-2. I don't see anything else. You don't want to enter on the 24. Entering on the 4 is like much better because you get to run out. I guess he's concerned about being attacked there, but I don't see any other play. Yeah, this has to be right. You know, if he rolls it, he rolls it. But when he doesn't, it's just an extra builder to continue the attack, right? So, wow, you double blotted, really? At this stage? Well, I think this particular game is over. Five three is a good distribution roll. 5-1, just slot. Yep. Oh, okay. I mean, you can't get him to crack if you just make the deuce, right? The gammons really don't lose him much here, so I can definitely see the benefit of this play over the other one. Making the deuce is safer, but you don't really get many cracking numbers. Double threes is great. He gets to step up, come around, bring a guy in. Why didn't you bring a guy in with the other three? I don't like being on the 7 and 8 points when I'm trying to bring checkers in, because sometimes when you roll 5s and 6s, they end up bearing in too deep. But it's all right. 3 in, 5 off. And barring any catastrophes, we're going to have another game. All right, things are getting a little awkward on the outside there. Even and odd. Yep, now it's just odd on the outside. 4-2 is a perfect roll. Now there's no problems whatsoever. For Stratton, there is. I'm sure MCG is not looking to get backgammon in this game, which is what's going to happen. And there you go. A good old-fashioned BG. Now it's 1-away, 4-away post-Crawford. I pass. Yeah. No thanks. You keep that game. I'll take this one where I start with the bar. He's doubling right away. He's got a good take here. 2 up and 2 down. It's the best play to win. This play wins more gammons for sure. I think 13 to 8 or 2 down is just better. Yeah. I'm not really splitting into this at that score where gammons are going to lose me the match, you know? Just come down. Yep. Oh, he gets to hit. Great shot. Double fours. You make the 4-point hit loose. A6, fantastic for MCG. 6 out, 3 down, duplicating the threes. Nice find. 6-4 just slots the 3-point. I guess maybe you just go to the 3-point. Double sixes, that's not good news. You have to make the ace. Double fives was obviously much better. Here I'm going to give the shot. I'm just going to play the 4 down and cover. Hope you roll something bad like this. Wow, he's doing real good. Well, obviously the 6 has to come in, and then I cover. 5-4. This is just like death. So the 4 hits. Wow. I don't think I hit back. I mean, obviously you win many more games. Maybe you'd have to. You just lose so many gammons either way. If you lose so many gammons either way, then maybe you have to hit. Maybe you do, because the fives are supposed to hit loose anyway, right? Ace-6. No, he didn't. 4-3. Okay. Just come around the corner. Double fives. All right. 1, 2. So 1. Yeah. I don't see what else. 6-1. Yeah, just make the other blocking point. 5-3 hits. It's dangerous. It's very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. Playing with 4 blots on a board like this, if you get hit back, you just get gammoned. Yeah. Oy. Glad he didn't pull the trigger quickly on that one. Double fives. No, he didn't. Double fours. Not good enough. He's still down 20 pips, but MCG does have all that stuff smashed. But still, I'd prefer his position, obviously. Just go to the 5. Wow, all that to roll perfectly. To bring it home. 4 in, 6 off. 6-3. All right, guys, this might be over. Smash the like button. I think the USA has taken the match. Subscribe to the channel, and I will come back with more videos in the future with a better and more stable internet connection. Double sixes, and the match is over. Congratulations to Team USA. Congratulations to MCG for winning this match. Let's see the PR. I got a feeling it's going to be pretty good on one side here. Let's see how the other side played. I think I saw quite a few things, but he certainly put up a fight in this match to come back. How he did. Ah, 5.93. Not so bad. Not so bad. Respectable. MCG played an outstanding 2.37. I think in most of his matches he played in the 1s and 2s. I don't know if I saw any 3s or 4s in any of his matches. Let's just quickly look at some of the blunders. Let's just go through some of the red. So white is doubling here. He's on the roof. He's down 11 pips. He's got a blot in his home board. He took this. Looks like a rough take. And, well, yeah, he was punished for it. That was the gammon game. Let's see what else we have here. If it will load. I'm taxing the internet for sure. See if we have any reds. What was this? 24, 23, the 4, yeah. Oh, he made the 9. Okay. I can see it. 6-5. Made the 3. Best play is 24, 18, 9, 4. Yeah. This seems good, actually, upon second evaluation. You know, you're actually in the lead in this race, and you've got 4 guys back behind the prime, which is not good if you're ahead in the race, right? So mobility is definitely one of the key features you need to take advantage of here. You know, rolling a 6 is a very good number, and I know you can just play it to make the 3-point, but you know, you could just get hit back, which is not what you're looking for also. And the 1s and 2s don't really want to hit you that badly because those are the numbers that are keeping the guys on the 22 trap. So yeah, it seems like a good play. What else? Just yellows, yellows. The double 3s here. Just better to make the 5 and hit instead of hitting the 7 and then making the point, but barely. This is a no double because of the score. Obviously a great cube for money. Played very well. Played perfectly. Game 5. Just 13-10 on stacking. Interesting. You know, it's hard to see why you would want to leave a shot, but everything else just doesn't play as nicely when missed. 5-1. Yeah, I said just come out, right? I mean, he's primed, and I know he could roll an ace and hit you, and you could be sent back, but you're really lacking flexibility in this part of the board. And bringing this guy to safety, you know, stops him from doing anything with these spare checkers. He just comes in and hops up and hops out and around, right? So sometimes you got to take those risks. Game 6 is 5-3. Whoa, the double tiger play. I was thinking 9-4, 8-5. The double tiger is a very strong. I can see why he's avoiding such plays, but I guess if you get hit on the 2, you do have quite a few numbers that will enter and make the 5, which is really what you're fighting for. So by hitting 2, it really helps to protect the 5 because a lot of combination numbers that would normally hit the 5, like a 1-4 or a 2-3, don't do that anymore. Let's look at the other plays. Making the 3, other stuff like that. Wow. Very good. 2, 5-1. No more red. Game 7. The 6-1 here. 24-17 is what he played. Huh. And it's better to just make the bar by that much, right? Instead of getting the other guy out. Well, I guess if you create the structure in front of all of those points, it really hinders their mobility. And maybe, just maybe, that front position will have to crack on its own. So I can see the benefits to that now. 5-3. Hitting and double hitting. This 6-2 here, just better to make the 4 points. This 5-3. $13-10. And 6-1. Wow. So this was really the big error of this match, which was not creating the blocking structure in front of all of these checkers. I guess the real point is to cause them to crunch so they break their own front position, and that's what's going to allow this guy to escape, right? He's not so concerned about getting hit back because then they have to roll good numbers in order to get out and around anyway. Very strong. And this double 1s, yeah, this was another one. He didn't make the 10 point and step up. This blocking structure is what's going to make this position crumble. So this game looks like the source of his PR. Otherwise, he played quite well. It's hard to make 200-300 blunders in a game and have it work out well. 4-2. Just give the shot and make the 4-point. Really? I think I'd have made that same mistake along with him, making the 9. It's hard for me to give the guy a 6 when he also has 2s, 3s, and 4s that might want to point on me. 5-3, yeah. I don't know why he did it this way. He could have covered with the guys on the 8, but they like just leaving another blot on the 4 and stacking up the 6. The other play was close. And I like the double 6s here. It's close. This double 3s. Let's see what this cube was. Just too hard to win from here. Yeah, he missed a cube here. This was a pass, so he didn't even have to roll the numbers. The double 3s. Game 9. Small errors. Any red? 10 and 11. 24-14 just to run. 3-1. 7-4. Yeah. By the end of this decision, I was convinced that 7-4 was the right play. Just because I knew everything was going to hit on the ace point anyway, and I was probably going to lose that way. But, you know, if they hit you on the ace point and then you roll a 1-6, you're doing pretty good. Double 5s. What was his play? He did this. Bar to 5. Bar. Yeah, so the problem with just coming here and coming here is that you don't have any control points that's on the board. There's 7 and this 14 when he hops over. And I guess that's really necessary for a lot of his awkward rolls that start to leave shots in the meantime. 6-1. And the rest of that was fine. All right. Everyone has a good night. Thank you for watching the stream. I am sorry for the internet issue. Sub to the channel if you haven't already. Have a good night. Bye. Or maybe now it's time for me to play. Cool.